Hey guys, sorry I'm a whole minute late. Man, time it was like 5 minutes ago. I had an hour to go. I don't know what happened, so I'm completely unprepared. I got my list of topics and so I'm just gonna kind of wing it. I haven't even finished my health bar yet, but I'll finish that after the show. All right, so let me get my throat all ready. Me. Oh, still hot. This is stuff I do off the air. You know that morning stuff, right? We were up late last night watching a bunch of. Tammy and I watched the show Scoundrel. What is it? Scandal. That's it. Scandal. I keep wanting to say scoundrels. It's Scandal. We've been watching the show Scandal since the first episode, and it's just an insane show. But we were playing catch up last night. I think we watched like the last 3 episodes, so we're all caught up now. So I got to watch House of Cards. Sons of Anarchy will be back later on this year. I can't wait for that. I haven't even finished Boardwalk Empire. I got those on my DVR from last season. So much going on. There's so many things. I want to turn Netflix back on, but I'm just totally bombarded with. I'm all looking all over. Camera's right there. I'm just bombarded with too much DVR overload. Plus, my PS4 has to go back to Sony. They're giving me a new one. It works, but there's a little glitch in it where when I'm done playing on my PS4 and I power it off, it likes to in the middle of the night turn itself on and go, "Hey, there's a game inside me. I don't want it inside me," and it spits the game out. Yeah, I don't get that either, but it's totally cool. Sony's awesome. They said send it back, and as soon as they get it, it gets returned. I do have to pay for the postage to send it back, but the faster I send it, they match. So if I did overnight, they pay for overnight to get it back to me. If I do 2-day, they'll pay for 2-day. I don't get it. All right, so got my moderators. We're all good to go. The reason why I said do you believe in magic is because one of the episodes, it's a simple recipe. It's called magic cake. And a lot of people have made it already, but I had to do it myself to see. And I can't say if it turned it. You never know on my show if I destroy something, if I've ruined it. I mean, if you don't believe me, go watch my pickle video. This video, you mix this batter in one bowl. You have this whole bowl, and you pour it in it, and during the baking process, it separates into 3 distinct layers. If you don't believe me, go look on the internet, or just wait till Tuesday. I think Tuesday is the day I'm doing it. Let me double check. Magic cake is, this Tuesday. I love it. After that, if you like magic cake, if I get a good response on it, I'll do different variations. I'll do a chocolate rum one, and I'll do magic cupcakes. They have all these recipes for all these flavors. Red velvet, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, who doesn't like red velvet anything, right? Red velvet shoe, I'd eat it, you know? So, who are your favorite characters in House of Cards? I'm going to be totally honest with you, Banana. It's not, I'm not that far into it. Kevin Spacey's like my favorite. He's such a great actor. He can do no wrong. Every role. Swimming with Sharks, he was amazing in the movie Swimming with Sharks. I love that movie. If you haven't seen that movie, check that movie out. But so I'm not that deep. I'm in first season right now, so I haven't got to where you're anywhere near where you're at right now. And I'm hearing great things about House of Cards. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm totally missing out. So, oh hey Vicky from Paraguay, how are you? Look at it. I'm just looking through the comments here. Disregard my Refresh the page. Okay, so yeah, Mindy. Mindy, I know sometimes when I refresh the page, it logs me out of YouTube. Mindy has issues with the comment section. I apologize. So, Jack, are you upset that the Cowboys losing DeMarcus Ware? No, ironically, I'm not. I think they are going to hurt for a long while, until they get rid of Tony Romo, until Jerry Jones stops meddling as much as he's another, like Al Davis. I don't know what's up with him. Hasn't been the same since him and Jimmy Johnson days. But basically, the bottom line is this: DeMarcus Ware. To me, I watched all the games last year. He wasn't a big factor last year, not as much as he's been in the first year. He came out, and I think did he have a second year? I can't remember how many years he's been in, but it is what it is. I don't like Tony Romo. Nice guy, that's great, but nice guys aren't always good quarterbacks. So I'm completely waiting for them to get rid of Tony Romo, and that team will not have a leader until he's gone. I don't believe he's a good leader. Every time I complain about Tony Romo, all the Dallas fans come after me like, yeah, he's great. Look what he did in this game. Yeah, but he loses in the end, always. He's not a finisher, and that's not a good thing. So what do? They give him the second highest salary as a quarterback in the NFL for losing, being a loser and never winning anything, and he has no rings. It blows my mind that Tony Romo makes more money than somebody who's already won a Super Bowl. Blows my mind. Dan Marino must be pulling his hair out. He's like, So, and I feel bad for all the old quarterbacks, by the way, back in the day when they made like $20,000 a year, and now they're watching the millions and millions of dollars being earned. It's crazy. In fact, I was talking to somebody yesterday who was in the Army, served in the Army. I mean, got beat up, blown up, everything, risked his body for the freedom of our country, and barely gets paid anything. And he looks at athletes getting paid millions to do what? Right? You would think somebody who's risking their life for the country would get paid more substantially than somebody who's just playing ball. So take it or leave it. That's a whole other day conversation. We're going to get on food right now. So Magic Cake is pretty awesome. I want to let you know that Tuesday it's going to be a fun one. You're going to want to try it. Simple ingredients. You probably already have it in your house. And by the way, I love Archer. I love Banana's profile pic. I believe that's Archer with a top hat, right? Yeah. Archer's a funny cartoon. It is adult oriented, so I don't recommend kids watch it. But it's a good one. Orange is the New Black is a great show. I heard great things about Orange is the New Black. Look at this. It became about TV. We don't talk TV always on this show, but yeah. Orange is the New Black. I heard good things about that. What's another one I heard? I've always wanted 24 is coming back with Kiefer Sutherland. He signed on. Is it Kiefer Sutherland? I don't remember. I get him and his... Yeah, Donald Sutherland's his father. That's it. Okay, so I'm all good. Yeah, that's coming back. He signed on. I guess he just couldn't pull it off on another show, so he's back for more. So let's see here. All right, let's talk about... let's bring you up to date on my weight, my eating, real quick. The low carb that I've been doing is doing great. I can't tell. I don't weigh myself. I won't weigh myself till June. So in June, we'll do my blood work and all that. On the show, I taste everything. Just trying to clarify that. But off the show, no bread, no pasta, no rice, and no potatoes. That's my rule. I've been doing great. I have not felt neglected. Every so often, I'll have a wrap, something wrapped up in a tortilla. And every so often, I will have a small amount of beans, whether it's black beans, like at Chipotle, or pinto beans at Chipotle, or whatever. Beans, a cup of beans is only 8 grams of carbohydrates, I think. Or is it cholesterol? Fats? I can't remember, but they're good for diabetics. They help level your blood sugar, control your sugar levels, and so those are the only 2 starches that I'm eating. I also don't eat desserts, but you'll see me sample the Magic Cake in the video. Once again, the show is different. If I go do a Burger Wars, I eat half a burger. That's for the show, and then back to normal after the cameras stop rolling. Speaking of cameras, we're going to talk also about what phone I'm going to next. It's going to be decided. It's going to be decided in the next few weeks. Wow, I'm getting all these messages. Who's calling? It always happens on the live show. Are you up? Yeah, I'm doing. It's my buddy Paul. Yep, broadcasting live show, dude. Too funny. Hold on. Hey, Paul. I'm doing the live show right now. I'll call you afterwards. Bye. Do-do-do-do-do. My own friend doesn't even watch me. My wife never watches. It's so funny. So low carb's going great. Another thing I wanted to address. Wait, let me check comments real quick. Sunny 41. Yeah, we were 85 yesterday, by the way. If you guys, want to envy me, you can. We had no winter. We were in the 80s, between 70s and 80s, all winter. We had one rainstorm come through, and just crazy. So we need the water badly in California. Be looking for conserve water announcements. Tonics Tech. I switched from a major animal protein-rich diet to a mostly plant one about a month and a half ago. The pounds are melting away, and I feel fantastic. I haven't been this slim since 2005. Good job. Very cool. And Jack, they have a great low-carb tortilla. Big, full-size tortillas, 6 grams of carbs each. Hey, David, let me know what the name of that tortilla is. You can write me privately, or you can write me right here and let me know. Low carb. Very excited to try that out. Yay. I know they have low carb bagels. I tried a low carb bagel once. Oh man, it was like chewing on my shoe. No lie. We are getting, it's cold and rainy. Sorry to hear. Yeah, you guys still have some rain and snow weather. And I feel sorry for you guys. We've had the worst winter ever, and so has the East Coast of America. I don't know if you guys have had, in other countries, those of you who are watching in other countries, I don't know if you had kind of a drastic winter one way or the other. We had a drastically warm winter. I have no idea what our summer is going to look like. The East Coast had a drastically cold, under ice, under snow, crazy winter. It's going really long right now. I don't know what their summer is going to look like. So it's going to be real interesting. All I know is that you're going to use my sauce. So this summer, you're all going to barbecue my sauce. You can go on the website and order it. If you're in other countries, sorry, we're working on that. I can't get to you yet, but bear with me. So I apologize for talking about it when other countries can't order it. That's very, hurtful, and I'm sorry. But everybody else, buy my sauce. So St. Patrick's Day is tomorrow. I did not do a St. Patrick's Day food video. Maybe next year we'll do some Irish stews or corned beef and cabbage. It's pretty generic. Everybody does that. I'd like to do something different. Maybe we'll do like Irish nachos, and those are always good. Too funny. Okay, so let me freshen this up. Let's see. Oh, he's gonna go look it up right now, and then he'll share the tortilla information. Thanks, David. I appreciate it. What else here? Yeah, winter's been brutal. Neither did South Florida. 85 degrees, yeah. Love the barbecue videos. Hey, you know what? This summer is going to be, how every summer for like the last 3 years, I think, my show's done a grilling series. We do 3 or 4 grilling videos. This is all smoking. We're smoking it out this summer. So be ready. And there's a way to smoke on your gas grill. So I might show you how to do that in one of my videos. How to smoke on a gas grill. There's a regular barbecue. So we will try all that. We'll experiment. I have the new Traeger. I bought the Traeger Texas grill smoker, and that's with the pellets, and I'll show you all that. It's still in the box. I'm waiting to do an unboxing. I'm hoping my buddy will come down. He has one. He'll help me put it together, and we'll just show you how it works. And then we'll get some big pork butts, and we'll just season them up and smoke them out. It'll be awesome. So I'm going to try smoking other things like vegetables and cheese and salmon, that kind of stuff. I want to try to push this thing to the fullest extent. I paid enough money for it. I better get my money's worth out of it, right? I love to eat off. Try shirataki noodles, Jack. They have no carbohydrates. They also absorb the flavor of your sauces. Sounds to me like tofu noodles. Are you trying to slip me tofu in the shape of a noodle? All right, shirataki. Wow, you guys are awesome. Wow, that's so cool. Okay, And by the way, if I miss a question you guys wrote or comment, I always go through them after the show. We've had the worst winter here about 4 times in a row this year alone. Disgusting low-carb bagels. Yes, Oren, they're horrible, aren't they? Try flexitarian low meat. Okay. Crazy Cooperify. Cooperify. There it is. Why can't we just use our names? Why do we have these usernames? Yeah, it was... Oh, see? YouTube just signed me out. Look at this. Dude, get with it. Remember who I am. That's what cookies are for. I allow you to do the cookies. Remember me. Alright. Sounds funny, we're smoking food. Oh, yeah. It's the only thing I smoke is food. So, that's my thing. Irish potatoes. Let's see here. Those shirataki noodles smell awful before cooking. Rinsing is the key. Okay, Greg, I'll remember that. Oh, I guess you guys know about these shirataki noodles. No carbs. Kind of interesting. Maybe I'll try a pasta sauce with it, because I'm making turkey necks today. That's right, after I get off the air, I'm going to go cook my turkey necks. So excited. Does the Walmart in Bellingham have your sauces? Right now my sauces are only in California, I think Oregon, no, all of Nevada, one store in Arizona, I think, and a couple places in Hawaii right now. In the fall, my teriyaki is going to go bigger. The teriyaki is doing really well. It's going to go Washington, Oregon, California, Nevada, Arizona, and New Mexico. I'm supposed to get the entire West Coast for my teriyaki because it's booming. And I already explained why. My teriyaki does really well because there's only one teriyaki next to it, and I'm kicking its butt. In the barbecue aisle, my barbecue sauce is drowning amongst dollar motor oil. No lie. Everything's $1 at Walmart, and I'm like $4. So, and there's like 500 barbecue sauces, and each one has their own, and they all taste like crap. But it is what it is. So it makes it hard for mine to get found. So unless you go there specifically for my sauce, it's just not getting the business like the teriyaki. Teriyaki's like, do I want this one or do I want the one that says it's the best teriyaki sauce you'll ever taste? And they buy my teriyaki sauce. So, it's all good. Okay, so my brother Charles, you guys remember F as in Frank. It was a great channel. It still exists, but we haven't done any videos on it. It's where my brother and I, side by side on the screen, have discussions about various topics in the world. Everything, you know, about school system, about jails, about anything, about donuts. I mean, it doesn't matter. About why do they do this? You know, those kind of questions. And we have these conversations. It was called F as in Frank. That was the channel. Well, we've been talking for about 3 weeks. A lot of you are like, hey, is F as in Frank dead? Is it coming back? We're going to be doing a different channel. We think it's kind of humorous. We're going to try it. And we're working on it today. I can't tell you the name of it. I can't tell you the topics. But it's going to be one specific type of a topic. And it's not food related. But it's going to be, we think it's pretty hilarious. So it's going to be funny. We're going to be serious about it. But you guys are going to be like, what? When you hear about this channel. So I can't tell you about it yet. We're working on it today. So when I get off the air, I'm going to have breakfast. Then I'm going to go call my bro. And me and Charles will be working on this to bring this to life. That's what we're doing today. I don't know when it'll launch yet, but I will let you know. What was the other thing? Oh, I have a big announcement. Hang on a minute. You know how I treat you guys special because you're my live audience and you take the time to sit here with me and listen to me ramble? Yeah, I think that's really cool. So I just want you to know that, oh, hold on. I love F as in Frank. We're not getting rid of F as in Frank. We will save F as in Frank, Jonathan, I promise. We're going to use F as in Frank when we feel it's needed to talk about a subject or go at it. But this new channel is going to be even, I think, more popular. People are going to like this new channel better. I don't even have to ask about the channel, that channel this week. Oh, I didn't even have to ask about it. No, you didn't. I tried all your sauce and seasoning. I didn't like any of them. I remember throwing them all out, not trolling, just stating my opinion on the topic. Okay. All right, you're totally open to your opinion. You're like the first, though, because... And I don't know why you didn't send them back, Mindy. We do a... That's so weird, because Mindy has an icon, but now she doesn't. Yeah, if you don't like the sauces, that's totally cool, but you could have sent them back. I would have given you money back. That's so weird. We've never had a bottle come back in 13 years. So, sorry you had that experience. Everybody else just freaking out over it. Let's see here. Just joined. Sammy Tube, welcome to the family. Thanks for joining the live show. What about schools and jails? Go over to F as in Frank and see the titles. Here, let me... Yeah, you go to... It's youtube.com/F as in Frank. I think it's 2012. Yeah, we started in 2012. So it's F as in Frank, 2012. And just to give you an idea of some of the titles that we talked about, one is Google Glass, what is it? Another one is commercials that don't tell you what they're selling. That was a topic. Why do we teach history? What if schools didn't have tests? Airports, funerals, and weddings. That was an interesting one. Yelp is a 4-letter word. Radio is dead. These are all great topics. Gun control. Stop buying Christmas gifts. Oh, why do we send people to jail? That was the one. Saturday Night Live sucks. Pay-per-view executions. We win. It's a great channel. So we had some fun with that. So check it out. We only have like about 300 subscribers, but it was fun doing, and we still will do some more, I promise. Okay, back on track. Big announcement. Sam, I love you too. Thank you very much. Jim, how you doing? Let's see. Wanda just joined. Wow, we have a lot of newbies here. Love you guys. Welcome to the family. It's kind of like family here. Okay, so I like to talk to you about YouTube business because lots of you don't know how things work from my side of the business. You know, you watch the videos at your end, but you don't know what goes on as the content creator. Some of you do. Some of you already have your own channels, and you know how that works. Once you have a somewhat of a small audience, okay, there are things called YouTube networks. And what a YouTube network is, it's a group of YouTube channels, kind of like a management company, and they manage you, and they help you grow your channel. There's Big Frame. There's, what is it? Full Screen. There's Machinima. Machinima is like #1 YouTube network for gamers. Then there's the one I'm with right now. I'm only going to be with till next month. Great people, but they didn't help me much in my goals. And because they handle a lot of YouTubers, they handle big names and all that. I needed somebody who understood the food world. And I have now signed with a new management company, a company called Tastemade. And you're the first to hear about this, other than my wife. The company's called Tastemade, and you can check out Tastemade on YouTube. And Tastemade is nothing but food. It's a YouTube. It's the food network for YouTube. Okay, they handle all the big food guys. All right, like Nico's Kitchen and Sorted Foods and Hyla Cooking and that kind of stuff. They got everybody over there. So I signed with them, and I'll be with them for the next year. And I'll be with them a lot longer if things go well. So they basically help me advertise my show and bring it bigger, and maybe help me get merchandising going for my channel and all those fun things that I want to do that I just don't have time because I'm doing 5 videos a week. They're going to help me on Jack on the Go too. So my other channel that I do restaurant reviews. So I just signed with Tastemade. It's official. You're the first to hear about it. I haven't told any of my social media. I haven't told my show, my channel, nothing. But I will be starting April 11th. I will be officially a part of the Tastemade network. And I'm looking forward to the relationship. We'll see where it goes. They do some really good quality stuff. They have studios in Santa Monica, kitchen studios that I can film in if I want for special events. I'm not leaving my kitchen. My kitchen's my kitchen. That crappy, dumpy little kitchen that I work in with the washer dryer behind me. If I ever left that kitchen, you'll probably see me cry for the first time on my show. Because I don't want to say goodbye to that kitchen. It's the show. It's been that way since day one. It means a lot to me. So, alright. So let's check out. This is my first time watching the live show. Completely Unpro. Welcome, Completely Unpro, to the show. You guys are awesome. A lot of new people today. Wow. Congratulations on signing with Tastemade, Jack. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Sorted, you guys. Oh, you guys watch Sorted. Yeah. Good bunch of guys. Jimmy's like, duh. Yeah, we know you tell your wife everything. That's a no-brainer. Yeah, because I'm madly in love with my wife. Except for the video I posted on social media this week where she goes to punch me. You guys didn't see that. I was making fun of her. My wife washes the dishes. Like, one more wipe and they're completely clean. Right? All she has to do is wipe it one more time with the soapy rag and rinse it. And it's done. And put it in the drain, right? She scrubs the dishes all the way down to almost clean and then puts them in the dishwasher. And wastes all that water and soap and everything in the dishwasher. I'm like, you're one wipe away from clean. Just wipe it. It drives me nuts. I'm like, fine. Then put it in with all the food on the dish. Oh, no, you can't do that. You're pre-cleaning it. It drives me nuts. I've always had this issue with dishwashers. I'm not a big fan of dishwashers, especially since when you have good stuff in the kitchen, good knives, and you have good pots and pans and stuff like that, you wash those by hand. They don't go in the dishwasher anyway. So most of your heavy stuff, most of your stuff gets washed by hand. Just wash the rest of it. When I do a show, all the Rachel Ray cookware gets washed by hand. All my Wusthof knives get washed by hand. They get dried immediately. You got to wash and dry these things immediately. You don't want the knives to be sitting with water on them, and you don't want the pans, in a dishwasher. So you do everything. After that, there's not much left. So just wash your dishes. It's not that bad. And do it the old-fashioned way. Fill the one sink up, right? Right? You got the scrub in the one sink. Fill it up with water and only use that water. Don't leave the water running. Then once you're ready to rinse it, once you've scrubbed it all and you want to rinse it all, you turn the water on and you rinse it, or you have a rinsing section or something. But there's plenty of ways to do it better. And she drives me nuts. So I made fun of her on a little video clip, and she came after me. Ah! And I stopped videotaping right before she hit me. Everybody loved it. It was kind of funny. It's like my biggest viewed video on social media, and it's my wife attacking me. Great. Yeah, now that I think about it, it's not funny. Yeah, my wife is feisty. She will punch me, Jim. She don't care. So, your wife must be my dad's sister. You just spun my head with that one. House of Cards just finished watching season 2. Great show. Regards from Poland. God bless Poland. Thank you for joining us. I don't even know what time it is over there. You guys are awesome. Can you only get the sauces online? Zoe, there are I have restaurants and pizza places and butcher shops here in California that sell my sauce or use my sauce. I'm in Walmart stores. I'm in small specialty shops out here. But if you're not on the West Coast, if you're not in Nevada, California, basically, or in some spots, I'm going to refresh my store list on the website, okay? If you're not in those areas, then order it online. It's just, I ship it right to your house. I do priority mail. Boom. If you're in the United States, you'll have it from 2 to 3 days. Priority mail, flat rate, boom, whatever you know. And remember, the more if you order the variety pack, if you order up to 4 jars, it's like $29, and it's worth it. If you order 1, it's like wicked expensive because of the postage. So get together with some friends, say, hey, let's all try these sauces, split the bill and whatever. That's what I'd do, just so I could try it. I mean, I would mail order anything if I love the sauces, but I have a variety pack. You can sample everything. All right. Oh, you guys saw that video. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty. The kitchen is the show. Don't get rid of it. Sam, the only way I'll get rid of my kitchen, my wife and I don't own this house. We rent. When we can afford to buy our first house, we will. And we feel we're close, but we're still saving. When we do, I'm going to hopefully I'm going to have a second kitchen just for filming. So we're trying to find, in our dreams, the dream house that we want would have like a basement or a back or an additional building structure on the property or something that I can go in and have a fully functional kitchen. And like if it was a basement, it'd be great, because then if anything happened weather-wise or whatever, we could go down below. Not in California though. They don't do basements in California. So it'd be fully functional. It would just be a real comfortable kitchen. It would be awesome. I want all my pots and pans hanging up on one side. I want my knives on magnets like they are. My kitchen won't be like a Food Network kitchen. Ugh. I just don't do that. My kitchen will be easy, convenient, fun. As you guys know, I love bold colors. So reds and blues and yellows, and nothing has to match, but it'll look like a Fisher-Price kitchen. That's what it's going to look like. Look like Fisher-Price came in and designed my kitchen. Maybe we'll have some Lego stuff. I don't know. All right, let me get back to my topics here. Let's see. I already told you about that. Magic. Oh, okay. So there's a few things I'm going to try this year before the year's up, as we're getting more into the year. Every so often, I want to try something a little elaborate. I want to try and push myself to do better dishes, fancier dishes, stuff like that. Almost like an elite series of recipes. Things that they would do in a restaurant, you know. I don't know yet. You know, you can only do hamburgers so long. So I want to try some fancy dishes. I want to try some French cooking. You know, I want to try other countries more. Some fancier cooking, that kind of stuff. Stuff that would be in a 5-star restaurant. That would be really cool. Does it make me nervous to go there? Yeah. I love comfort food, but I want to try and reach out. Another thing is I want to do more baked goods, baking. I think that's an area that I've totally neglected. And I don't like working with flour and rolling pins because it sticks to everything. And then I over flour it and it gets tough. That's the battle I go through. So I ordered, where is that rolling pin? I wonder if I can bring you a picture of that. You know the silicone baking mats that nothing sticks to? Well, I ordered a silicone rolling pin. It's made of that material. Silpin, something like that. Anyway, so nothing should stick to it. I mean, if you flour it, it's just by accident. But nothing should stick to this rolling pin. So if this rolling pin works like I think it's going to work, then I'm gonna roll myself to death. I'm just gonna roll dough and pizza, and we're gonna do it all. So anyway, that's exciting. Oof, time's moving. So it was a kind of pricey rolling pin, but I hate rolling pins because they just don't work well. Okay, where are my moderators, guys? Work with me here. I gotta sign in. Hang on a minute, guys. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Da-da-da. Just taking care of a little business. All right. Oh, you already took care of it. Oh, no, you didn't. There we go. Hang on a minute, guys. Sorry about that. Oh, you did take care of it. Taking care of business. Very cool. All right. So, you guys are awesome. Thank you for having my back. Okay, Goodfellas. I must have missed that. What are we talking about here? Why they don't do basements in California. Basements are usually for bad weather areas like tornadoes. People go into the basement because if you know how a tornado works, it's kind of ground level. So most basements get passed over because they don't go down below ground level. So it would tear up the house, but you could survive in the basement. So like when a tornado's coming, the family goes down into the basement, and that's the safest place to be, is underground. So basements are always underground because of the weather problems, and California never has tornadoes. We had one tornado, a little tiny twister, here in my town, in Buena Park, California, once. Somebody said it sounded like a train going by. It tore a piece of piece of a tree and part of a roof. It was like the smallest little thing. Everything in California is like, if it's this big, it's like, oh my God, storm watch, you know, a drop of rain. Okay, you know what? I gotta check my audio. I didn't even check my audio. Like, it's too late, you know, for me to even look at my audio. Hang on a second, guys. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Yeah, I guess it looks okay. Yeah, we're good. I'll turn it up a little bit here. There we go. All right, so what's next? So anyway, I'm going to try and up the show a little bit. Not production quality-wise so much as recipe-wise, fancy recipes. The new channel is doing great. I have 2 videos waiting to go, and I have a bunch of videos coming. As you saw, Kelly is going to work on a video. I've got about 25 people that submitted for videos to do cooking videos on the new channel. They're all working feverishly. So get your cameras ready. If you need information, I will post, I can't do it right now, but I'll post a link afterwards in the comment section. The Cooking with Jack 2 channel is going to happen. And it's going to launch the first Saturday in April, whatever day that is. Look how professional I am. First Saturday in April is March, April 5th, right? Yeah, April 5th will be the first video, the first official video. We have a video there right now. Alicia did her rainbow cake, just as an example of how the channel works. So I've got more videos coming. If you need help editing, just send me the pieces. I'll edit it all together. I'll make it look good. I'll color you, do some coloring and brighten it up and all that stuff. So go in the kitchen, film something, borrow a camera, whatever. I mean, I do Jack on the go on this. So just make sure we can see you and hear you, and that's all we care about. So keep submitting those videos. They're coming in constantly, requests, and I'm working with it. What happened to playing with your food, product reviews, and food reviews? I feel like that what grew your channel in the first place, most of your videos. Product reviews. Dude, I did 2 back-to-back product reviews. I did the Arrow knife, and I did something else. What was the other one I did? They were like, no, I've done like 3 product reviews. Yeah, where have you been? I did the bacon bowl. I did the Arrow knife, and I did the chopper. Just recently, I got a Lazy Man's recipe coming Friday. Playing with your food, I just did a playing with your food recently. But yeah, and I'm doing a beverage review in 2 weeks. I'm doing some beverages that we're going to talk about. Food reviews always happening. It's tough because, like, you guys, I have Lazy Man's, I have international dishes I haven't done in a while. I have so many categories, and I'm trying to run around in circles to make everybody happy. It's tough. So the product reviews are by far the #1 most viewed videos that I do. All the as seen on TV garbage just goes off the hook. So yeah, there'll always be more of those, I promise. There'll be more playing with your food is a very interesting concept. If you've never seen it, we tear food apart. We'll go out and we'll buy food from the store, from restaurants or wherever, and we'll bring it back to the kitchen and we'll analyze it. We play with it. We don't eat it, but we want to see what are we really getting. Okay? So like if I got a chicken quesadillas, I'll go to 3 different places, get chicken quesadillas, we'll open it up. How much chicken are you really getting? What's it look like? You getting a lot of cheese? You know, that kind of stuff. We've done some great stuff. So yeah, I love all those. You were so right. Those are some of my most viewed videos. And I will keep them going, I promise. All right. Let me try and catch a few more questions. Let's see. Go Dodgers. Is baseball coming? Baseball coming soon, isn't it? I think so. I think we're in preseason right now. My poster. What about my poster? Marissa? I'm going backwards. It's so stupid to go backwards. I ain't having cursing on my screen. Hey, are my moderators working or not working? I did remove some of it. Sorry. Yeah, Omar is not only being naughty, but my moderators have, I think... Why do you keep citing me out, YouTube? It's so frustrating. Every time I refresh my page, they sign me out. Yeah. So anyway, they're taking care of business, I promise. You already do great dishes. Thank you, Hawker. I appreciate it. French cooking isn't that hard as it looks, Jack. Yeah, I know. It still scares me, French cooking. To me, the French, if you're going to cook, you have to learn how to cook like the French do. At least experience it. At least learn from their techniques. There are so many cool techniques that they do. It may not be the ultimate food for you. French food may not be your ultimate food, but they know how to do things right, how to plate, how to do their sauces, and there's something about French cooking that's above all other cooking, and I think everybody should experience it. I did the beef bourguignon, and it was one of my harder videos, but I followed what's her face's Julia Child's recipe, and personally, looking at the way Julia Child used to cook, she did everything one piece at a time. She would take a piece of one ingredient and work with it and cook it or do something to it and put it off the side, and then the other, and she would care for each ingredient, where I'm lazier and I would just throw everything together and deal with it. But she would handle each item. There was something about her. There are some things I think she overkilled on in her process. If you don't understand what I'm saying, read some of her recipes and see her instructions. It's kind of like, okay, well, you could do that, but if you put these two together, they're both getting treated the same, it would work. There are corners that you could cut with Julia Child recipes. French cooking's something that intrigues me so much that I'm more intrigued than afraid. So I'm gonna check it out. Let's see. What happened in play? Oh yeah, I've already answered that. Silpat, that's it. Thank you, Catfish. I appreciate that. Silpat is the name of the rolling pin. I will be showing you guys that. We're going to test it out. We'll make a pizza on the show or something. Still with you, Jack. Yep, Brendan's 11. Thank you. Got my back. What are moderators? Moderators are people that I select, people that I've known for a long time on the live show. I choose them as moderators, and they have the power to block somebody, get rid of somebody that's being offensive in the comment section. That's all a moderator is. But they're people that I know and I trust to have my back. In Arizona, the ground is so hard. It is so expensive to do basements. They are very rare. Yeah. More power to you. I would never live in Arizona. It's just not a place I want to live. Not because of politics or religion or anything, but because I don't do, big guys like me don't like the heat. And I would have to do like Flagstaff, which is like 4,000 feet in the air. Pine trees and beautiful. But desert Arizona, never. I would never live there. They don't do basements here in North Carolina either. Yeah, I love basements, by the way. I think basements are really cool. And I don't even know if they do basements internationally. I don't even think so. Internationally, every time I see like England, like a movie that was filmed in London or something, their apartments are like this big, right? And you look at these little tiny places they're living in, you're like, wow, that's like a cracker box. It's crazy. I don't know how you guys can be so crammed together. Here in America, we got these big rooms, and a family room is like as big as your whole apartment in England. So it's just crazy. So if you're international, let me know. Do you have basements? Then that's underground, meaning you're in the house, there's a staircase that goes down to a basement. You guys know what I'm talking about. I just don't know if they have basements internationally. I never even thought about that. Next time I'm going to Disneyland is June. All right, cool, Jonathan. Maybe I'll meet you there. Audio's good? Cool. What editing program do you use? Sam, I used to use Final Cut until Apple gave up on that whole thing and turned Final Cut into like a really advanced iMovie. So I bailed because they didn't take it seriously, and I take my editing seriously. I use now, today, for the past year, I've been with Adobe Premiere Pro. I have CS6, and very happy with it. It has its little glitches, they all do, but that's what I do. For you guys, for everybody who's doing editing for the first time, if you're on a Mac, use iMovie. It's dirt simple. Just cut. You can do a cold cut into the next scene, I don't care, or you can do it. It's called a crossfade, and it just kind of, that's what I use on the show. That's it. That's all you need to do. And then just send it to me, or I'll do it for you. But I use iMovie's free on the Mac. If you have a PC, I think Movie Maker is still around, and that's free. All you need is something to bring your video clips together and paste them together. It's really easy. All right? Do you use Time Warner cable, Jack? No, I use my internet. I use Time Warner for my internet, which is going to get wicked fast. Comcast just bought Time Warner, and from what I'm hearing from my friends over at Time Warner, I have people that I talk to. I'm 30 download, 5 upload right now. Once Comcast is done over the next year or two, I'm going to be like 300 download and like 30 upload. I mean, I'll be able to upload a video in like 3 minutes or less with the new speed. Well, if YouTube allows it, of course. Remember, your internet is only, your upload's only as fast as the website you're uploading to. They may not pull it in as fast as you can push it. So realize that, okay? It's like pushing rope. So, April 5th. Thanks, Sam. Yeah, April 5th, the new channel officially launches. So get your videos in, okay? I have 2 already ready to go for the first week, but I don't have that second week. So give me your cooking videos and we'll put them up for you, okay? Weird, everyone here in Washington has basements. We don't get tornadoes or anything. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe in Washington it's different weather reasons. I have no idea why Washington has basements. Can't wait, Jack. Let's see. Loved your General So chicken. That was, yeah, Don. Don's talking about my General So chicken that I did. That was interesting. That whole slurry. It got hard the more you moved it, but the less you moved it, the looser it got. Some, I don't know, Newtonian. I don't even remember. You guys were explaining to me why it does that. But that's a great video. Bacon Bowl is doing really well. That's the one I couldn't remember off the top of my head. Can you do tips with Jack? Yeah, I try and do tips in every show. Anytime I have a good tip. Bearable wants to know if I can do tips with Jack. What I want to get back to is Jack University. I want to teach more cooking terms because there's so many cooking terms that we don't know. Some of you don't know, and some of you totally know. Some of you know all the terms. There's a lot of terms. Like I'm listening to Anthony Bourdain talk, and he's, what does confit mean? What does that mean? What does it mean to saute? What does it mean to braise? What does it mean to parboil? What does it mean to, that kind of stuff. These are all cooking terms. Simple ones, more advanced ones. Jack University was really cool because it would show, it would be an example of what that meant. So many things that I hear and you just go, oh yeah, I've heard chefs say that, but you don't know what that means to do. What do you do to the meat to make that happen? Or what do you do to the sauce to make that happen? Jack, my problem with your product review videos is that in the majority of them, I've seen you seem to go into it thinking that it's going to suck, and it creates a self-fulfilling prophecy. David, you're right. I've been turned around by products that I thought were going to suck. The reason why I go into product reviews thinking they're all going to fail is because most of them fail, and it's as seen on TV, and they're cheap pieces of plastic. And so, I've had so much experience with these products that, 9 out of 10 do fail. And every so often, a nicer dicer comes by. Or even the slap chop, which broke after a year of me slapping on it. It worked. I got a lot out of it. Got a lot of mileage. So, David, I will try to not judge from the beginning. I will give it, but I always give everything a fair shake. I truly do. In the end, I'll admit I'm wrong. Are you kidding me? I'm like the most wrong person I know. So, you want to see a bad product review? Watch my Magic Bullet. Magic Bullet is a piece of garbage. It has a horrible motor, and I don't do any more Bullet products because of that reason. I think they're, then they put a little smiley face on it, and they call it Baby Bullet. Like, really? You guys? Come on. But I did a bad job on that. I screwed up that product review. I'll admit that to the day I die. So I will try and be happy and positive and neutral going in, and I'll be like, here it is. All right, David, thanks for calling it like it is. I appreciate that. I think that's it for right now. I have more to tell you, but yeah, I've covered all the main stuff right now. I'm going to go through the comment section like I always do. And you guys, thanks for hanging with me. Wow, I went long today. I'm so sorry. I tried to do a 40-minute show, and we're now at 50 minutes. So forgive me. I love you guys. God bless. And I'll be in the comment section for a few more minutes if you want to post more comments, okay? And I will see you on the next episode. Tuesday is Magic Cake. Get ready for some magic.